So I'm sick. And since I've been sick, I didn't really feel like playing anything. So I got on here to just basically bullshit. There's no reason. There's literally no reason to watch this. There's nothing going on here. I'm just looking at photos. If you want to join me, you can look at photos with me. But this is me. This is an accurate depiction of what's going on with me. I am sick. I felt good enough to like sit up in my chair, but that's about it. And my friend Armando off of my Discord was sending this art. And I thought it was funny, so I wanted to share it with you guys. That I'm like a, I don't even know, like a fighting game. That's me. That's what I would look like. There's me and Teef. Look at my face. Look at my soulless eyes. She's just acting like it's all normal, but then there's me. This one made me laugh. This one's a good one. This is probably the best one he sent me. And then this is what I look like right now. Currently. But I don't understand why there's so many computer screens. Look at all these monitors. There's like 6 of them here. But if you guys ever wanted to know what I looked like, this is it, right here. Every time I make a video, just know that this is what's behind the video. And this one caught me off guard. I don't even know what's going on here. Like, I look like a killer moose, right? Like, there I am. I have like no eyeballs or anything. And I must be out like north. I have like a plaid jacket on in the middle of the woods, which is normal, right? Because that's where mooses are. But why are the kids chasing me? I don't have any kids. So, but like, why are they chasing me? This is why I will never have children, because of this image right here. I don't know what's going on with this. I got 5 brothers and 2 sisters, right? And so I figured if I don't have a kid, I'll be the cool uncle. So I'm not gonna have to worry about this image at all, ever. Unless if my nieces and nephews turn on me, then that might be a different story. And then this was my old artwork. If you guys were on my channel before, I had a wall banner on my channel, and that's what this is. There's nothing wrong with it. I really liked it. I just got a different one, and this one is actually on my Twitter or X, whatever people call it. I still call it Twitter, but I recently joined, and this was on there when I did join, and I just kept it. I think it looks kind of cool. Oh, here's one of the thumbnail pictures. This is like the art like behind it before it's like totally published, and my artists, I love them both. There's 2 artists that I work with, and this is kind of what they send me. Like, I'll give them an idea, and then they'll send me something like this, and if I want anything changed, then they change it. And I just thought that was really cool of how they basically hand draw it. They do it on a computer and they draw it, and I think it's really, really cool. Here's another picture, and it's just crazy, like how this is glowing, and then how over here where the camera is glowing. I thought that was really cool. I believe I said I would like 2 stalkers in the woods and me just walking, and this is what he came up with. I'm very vague when I give them my thumbnail ideas, because I just want them to see. I just want them to kind of do their own thing and see what they come up with. So it's kind of like a surprise to me too, you know. This is actually getting changed. So every time I do a patch note now for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, there's artwork coming for that, and so every time I do a patch note update, I'm just going to use that artwork. Maybe I'll do some variations of it, it just depends, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of patch notes coming up, so I don't really see the point of trying to change a bunch of it. Oh, and the poop killer, let me tell you, they have another game for the poop killer, right? And this was the concept art of it, me in the shower, and then him barging in. And I actually recorded the Poop Killer 2. I did, believe it or not. I recorded it and I published it. But something happened and I lost the video. And now I don't have the video, but I have the thumbnail. And I was thinking later down the road I will re-record it, and I'll just to show everybody what that game is about, because it was a wild ride, and I believe I was sick too when I did that. I was really sick that day. I only get sick like twice a year, so this is the second one, so I should be good. Should be good until 2024. Like when all the allergies and stuff starts coming out, you know? Like people get allergies around this time of year, like it's getting colder, and just depends where you are. And then this one is actually the Resident Evil one that we were coming up with. I didn't play Resident Evil yet. This is for Resident Evil 1, because Resident Evil 1 is my favorite game out of the whole series. I would say Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2 are my absolute elite favorite. Don't get me wrong. Resident Evil 4, very good, very fun. I haven't played the new one yet, but number 1 and number 2 have like most nostalgic for me when I was a kid when I played it. It was just, and I still play it. I still play it to this day. I love that game, and I actually want to play that game. So in the future, look out for this thumbnail, because if you watch this video and then you see this thumbnail, then you're gonna know. But amazing job by the artist. And here's my favorite picture. Look at him. That is Hotchner, aka Moose Jr. This is the only child I'll ever need. Look at this baby boy. Look how tiny he is. He's a lot bigger now, but this is when he was probably about 6 months. 6 months years old. Just a cuddly guy. And then here is the upgraded Poop Killer image. I started putting blue borders around my thumbnails to make them a little bit more unique than what they were previously, because I like this a lot better than like something like this. You know, I think it just kind of pops more, kind of makes everything fit together more, and then when you go on the home page, it kind of just brings it out. And I was experimenting with it a little bit, and so I decided to do 2 colors. There's going to be blue, and then there's green ones. I did it on this one too. The clown's fun, where I get kidnapped by a clown. You can see the van in the background right there. Yeah, they put a lot of detail in it just for like such a small image, and I think they turn out really great. This nose here is a lot different. That got cut down, made into a square, because a lot of people didn't like the elongated nose, and the more I looked at it, I went, oh yeah, maybe let's see what a square looks like, and I think it looks pretty good. And then you got my Photoshop skills. Look at this. This is terrible. All I did was add like a couple lights in it, like some highlights, and then I just called it good. Screenshot, highlights, put it up. I don't think it looks terrible, but it's like the most basic thumbnail I could come up with. It doesn't have any borders or anything. But a lot of the time, if I'm in a pinch, I'll just throw up a thumbnail, and I'll have a pretty good title, and I'll go back and I'll change the thumbnail. It's kind of what I've been doing lately. And for the people that are big Silent Hill fans, I was a pretty big Silent Hill 2 fan, and let me tell you this quote. There was a hole here. It's gone now. It's just, I don't know. It just stuck with me over these years. It's kind of like, because the whole world is always changing, right? Silent Hill's always changing. So it could be like a normal town, and then 5 minutes later, it could just turn into something totally disastrous. So I think that was a really cool concept that they put on there. I really like that quote. And more thumbnails. This is great. I love this. I love how they surprise me. I love my artists. All I said was put Moose in a chef hat, make him cook, and put some skulls in it. And this is what he came up with. Here is Moose. This is what my name is based off of. This cat was my favorite cat that I've ever had. And I no longer have him because my previous girlfriend has him. It was her cat, but he was the most cuddliest, fluffiest cat I've ever had, and it was a real pleasure. It was a real pleasure knowing him. So I named my channel after him, partly my channel after him. Crunchy was just a nickname I got in high school. Well, Crunch, and I changed it to Crunchy because I thought it had a better ring to it. So if you ever wonder where my name came from, oh, there's some lore for you. Whoever's watching this, I don't know why you would be watching this. I'm literally doing nothing. I'm just going through photos. There's nothing going on. Here's the final variation of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then there's one previous. So this is what it looked like before, and I just asked them to do some changes that I like, but I really like how this came out. I kind of looked more like Leland, and so that's what he did. And then he made my eyes super big, which I thought it was funny. So, and then when I take Teef and Mittens on their first ghost hunt with me in Phasmophobia, that was a very fun video. Mittens, the pink cat right here in the middle, she's supposed to actually have glasses, and I don't know where her glasses are. I just figured out, well, maybe she was so scared they fell off. Usually she has round frames for them. And then you got Teef in the background with their cheeseburger hat. Love it. Oh, and there's another picture of the baby. Look at him. He has his little tongue stuck out. Took a picture of that just in time. But that's usually what he looks like when I'm on the computer. He just kind of hangs out. So if you ever hear any clickety clacks, that's just him wandering around in the background, just living life. Ooh, look at these bad boys. These shoes. I actually have these shoes. I took a picture from the website and I got these shoes when they came out. They're good, trust me. They're good for any occasion, weddings, like dates, you name it. You roll up in some Frosted Flake shoes, and I tell you what, you're unstoppable. And then one of my favorite thumbnails ever. This one right here. This is the one. It has Meow right up in front. It has me hiding in a bush. It has Mittens running away in fear. And then poor Teef. Poor Teef. I told the artist, hey, I want all 4 of us in this. And I'm like, and one of them's dead on the hook. I'm like, you pick. And so I'm sorry, Teef. I'm sorry it had to be you. It wasn't my choice. It wasn't my decision at all. I could have told him to put me on there, but you know what? I wanted to be just as surprised as everyone else. And then some more artwork. Just some more artwork. And fine details. I mean, in the camera right there, you can see the house reflected from the camera. I thought that was really cool. You can't really see it in the thumbnail. I didn't even know that the house was in the camera until I just pulled this up. So that was a big surprise. But you see the green border, how the other ones were blue? That's how I differentiate the artist. So there's 2 artists, and I have one do green for a border, and I have one do blue for a border. And here's another rough draft of a different one that I had. That's Bullet, the second best doggo in the world, next to, of course, this baby boy. Look at him. Look how adorable he is. Anyways, that's just enough mindless chatter. Hope everyone's doing well, and thank you for the people who are subscribed and like my stuff, and thank you for the people that just watched this mindless video of me literally doing nothing. I am sick. I am very sick today, and I just had enough energy just to sit up and come to my desk. So I will see you guys later. I am gonna eat these crackers, and I am gonna go lay back down.